Welcome to the second video of the channel. This time we will be talking about the second book of the three-body problem series, The Dark Forest. Okay, so the second book of the series can be split into three main storylines: the explicit plot of Luo as the main protagonist of the second book, and the implicit plot of Beihai as a savior of humanity's seed, and finally, the three other wall facers. So first, let's talk about the explicit plot of Luo. Due to the presence of soul funds, any war plans made by humans will be revealed to the Trisolarans directly. Therefore, in order to prepare ourselves for the upcoming invasion, the Planetary Defense Council, also known as the PDC, proposed the Wall Facer project. The Wall Facers will be offered unlimited power and resources to conduct the plans and are not obligated to explain their actions. As a result, the Sophons will not be able to witness the plan made by humans. Now, here comes our protagonist, Luo, who was a lazy university professor before all of these things happened. Coincidentally, he was told by Ye, one of the main character of Book 1, the principles of civilizations in the universe. This made him the greatest threat to the Trisolarans, but also the greatest weapon for humanity. As a result, he and three other successful elites in political science and also uh, brain science were chosen as wall facers. Initially, Luo ignored his duty and started living the life of an emperor by using his tremendous power of self pleasure. It is during this period of time when Luo met the love of his life and married her. However, as the three other wall facers plan were cracked by the ETO members, Luo became the only man capable of formulating a successful plan. The PDC therefore house arrested Luo's wife and his child to force him into working out how Ye's principle can be turned into a weapon. After a long time of thinking, he figured out the dark force principle, which is the main principle of the second book, that any civilization who reveal their location in the universe will be quickly terminated by a more advanced civilization in order to annihilate any threat to themselves. He fired a test run of his theory by sending out the location of a faraway star and went into hibernation to wait for the results. However, as Luo woke up, the world has changed, and human science seemed to have leaped ahead, and thousands of spaceships with nuclear reactors and weapons were built for war. And here comes the implicit line of Beihai. Although many people are now fairly certain that humans will win the war against the Trisolarans, Beihai knew that these so-called advances in technologies were made under the lockdown of Sophons. Therefore, without progress in basic quantum and atomic science, these warships were merely intimidating toy tanks built out of plastic. Therefore, to reserve the seed for humanity, he took control of one of the warships and accelerates away from the solar system. Four other ships were sent to chase him down when one of the droplets, probes sent by Trisolarans, arrived at the solar system and annihilated the human fleet completely. Luo therefore positions nuclear warheads in space so that when they were ignited, they will form a 3D map location of the Trisolaran system. He then uses this as a threat to the Trisolarans, who are forced to turn their fleet around. At the end of the book, the PD constructed several signal sending stations to ensure constant deterrence on the Trisolarans. As for Luo, he was able to reunion with his wife and child and enjoy several years of happiness in his life.